devices. And these really start out with subunits that resemble amino acids, and then these are polymerized out. But instead of polymerizing them in one single long chain, you polymerize them out in 3 dimensions. So you form perfectly symmetrical spheres. And with each round of polymerization, you can make these devices larger and larger on a nanometer scale. And so you end up, and this is not trivial. After you get beyond about 5 or 6 nanometers in size, it becomes harder and harder to get these very nice symmetrical devices. That was one of the limitations we found. But we got around it by various means, using nuclear reactors and other things to get these things to polymerize out better. This is the size of those devices. You saw this before, but if you look at the 5 nanometer dendrimer, you'll see it's on the size of hemoglobin. So the other point I want to make is that biology discovered nanotechnology a long time ago, right? And cells really are nanomachines. If you look at most of the processes in our body, most of the functions that are carried out by cells, right? They're carried out by proteins and other molecules, and those really are truly nanomachines. So there's a branch of nanomedicine that's actually dealing with things like that. Can you build a better sodium-potassium ATPase, or can you build something to correct a defective receptor, or other things? So there's actually is, just like you'd build a knee or a hip, can we correct components of the cell? There's a branch of nanotechnology dealing with that. I'm not going to talk about that. I'm going to talk more about the fact that because the cells are used to things in about this size range, they may take them up, they may keep them, they may sequester them, they may allow you to move through pores and membranes, just as the body might want other things to move through those pores and membranes. You might be able to take advantage of that on the nanometer scale. And then the other terminology you need to know is that a lot of the work is with these polyamidoamine dendrimers. These are the actual polymers, right? But you can carry out reactions that